guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're just tuning in, don't forget to subscribe, turn on the bell icon so you know every time I upload a brand new video. This is a new series we're just starting in. It's themed WordPress for those of you who would like to work on your own site and you don't want to pay anyone, or you just want to learn for fun without having to learn any programming language of any sort. So we're going to start by getting our domain. I know most of you don't want to start buying a domain when you don't know what you're doing. So I found a site that would give you a domain which is completely free. It allows you to do every single thing you would want to do, design a website and also host the website. The link is going to be in the description below in case you're interested in trying it out. But as you can see, this is my dashboard. I've already created my domain and I'm about to head over to this main website. But first things first, you need to install WordPress. So you just sit here and you just select it, install WordPress. You create your admin user, give it a password. Just wait for your WordPress to finish installing completely. Once it's done installing, it's going to take you to a place where you can start customizing it. So we'll just wait. Once it's done, I'll just give you a quick tour of everywhere there so you know what you are working with, what you're working on. And yeah, if you design your website, it's very easy to access your WordPress admin. All you have to do is just write the site there with a black backslash and WP dash admin. So the WordPress has successfully been installed, and you can see it take us go to your configuration page. So we'll just click this button, which take us directly to our WordPress dashboard. I want you to just pay close attention to this space here. If you notice, after it loads completely, you will see your website with a backslash WordPress admin. So you can see WordPress login.php. If you don't want to work with that, maybe if you want to log in directly, you can just do WordPress dash admin. If you do it, it's still going to take you to the exact same place, login, where you log in with the name you used when you were installing the WordPress into your website, which was admin, and I'll input the password. Login. So I'm just going to quickly give you a tour on everywhere we have on the configuration page so you know what you're working with. Then you can leave the type of website you're hoping to design at the end of this class in the comments down below, and maybe I'll go through it and pick someone's own project which we would work on and probably gift the website to the person at the end of this series. But today we're not going to be doing anything serious. We're just going to take a tour on the whole configuration page and the dashboard and let you know what you're working with. So as you can see here, you have your WordPress dashboard. You'll give you the name of your site here. You have some of the basic information. This place here is just give like an update on what is happening on your site. This will tell you like a guide to things you have to set up, like your post page, set up your home page and all that. Then if you click on update, it's going to show you the latest things that are new to your site, maybe a plugin or a theme, something you just need to update so that your site will be working better and all. Well, we're going to go to the first place, post. If you notice, you have all posts, add new categories and tags. Tags are like groupings for maybe if your site is maybe like a school site, maybe online course, you can tag it with courses, maybe it is sciences, art, just tags categories. Just it helps people easily locate posts, or if you want to group your posts so that they can be found based on what the person is reading about, or they can be resuggested for them. So if you come to your post site, here is where we want to add updates to your site. You use them as posts. If you want to give out certain information, everything will be done at the post place. So you can just keep updating it and updating it every time. Just be adding a new post. So we'll brief more on that later on as the series continue. We have media. Here in media is where you upload your pictures, your videos, anything you any media related file you want to upload to your site. That is where you do it into your media library. Later on, I'll show you how you can enable your library to accept PDF files. Yes, we just go on. Anything you need, you feel you are interested in finding out, do not hesitate to leave it in the comments below. So if you just scroll, I can see I don't have anything in my media library now. But if I'm interested in anyone, I'll just come to add new and add it. Then we have pages. Pages are those stuffs you see like on your site menu. You have your home page, you can have a post page, you can have an about, contact. Just your page can literally be anything. But pages, unlike posts, are not for updates. They are static. If you get what I mean, we'll brief more on them later on as time goes on. Then we have the comments. Comments is where you can manage the comments of people who view your site. Maybe you can delete certain comments you feel that are inappropriate. You can add your own comments personally if you want to, or you can approve a site, just depending on how you want your site to run. We have WordPress forms. This is one of the most popular forms people use, and it's very nice. I advise you use it if you wish. Although in all my classes, I'm not going to be working with WordPress forms. I'm going to delete the plugin. I work with Formidable. We'll brief more on it later on as time goes on. Like I said, everything is a step at a time. So we're not in a haste, we're not rushing to do everything. But I have certain reasons why I don't use WordPress forms. One of them being it's not completely free. And I'm trying to show you that you can design a website with little or no investment and still have your site up and running as any professional site would look. Then we have appearance. The appearance has a lot of categories. You have your themes. This is where you can download people already designed themes from people. You can set it to like have a just like a grand idea on how you want your site to look. You can still edit it, you edit your color, but it's just going to like give you a quick idea on how your site is likely to use. So you can just brief on different ones, download the one you think you need and activate it for your site. We have customize. Customize is where you'll be able to change certain settings in your site that are it's like the main foundation of the site. You have access to plenty things, header, footers, things you wouldn't find on this particular configuration page. So on customize, you can change your theme, you can work on the header, change the footer, add menus, add just you can set up your about page, set up your post page, you can change the color theme, you can change fonts. You just it's literally the main backbone of your whole entire site. Then we have widgets. You probably widgets can be the side widget, can be at the footer. You can set all this in the customize menu, but widgets where you can arrange what you want to be there. Alright, so here you can add there are different widgets based, most of them are based on the plugins you install in your website. Like I've not really added anything new, so you just have comments, tag cloud, videos, text, and many other, most of which we'll get into later on as the series proceed. Then we have menus. There are different menus that can be set up. You have the main menu, footer menu, social menu. You just set it up to your site. You add pages or most times posts. Right now I haven't created any yet, but you can just add in your page, you can add in posts, things you want people to have quick access to when they visit your site at first. We have our header, background. This is about shape because that is the name of the theme we are currently using. Then let's go to plugin. Now plugins, they are the things that give your website special features. It may be if I want to create a social media website, there are certain plugins for that. For example, WordPress. Maybe if I want to create a website that is for an LPS, there are plugins for that to like learn press. and it just all depends if you want maybe to have beautiful themes or beautiful pages or already created things. You have Elementor, you have Godberg. So it's just based on you. You have to know what you are looking for. Then you search on the plugins. You can Google them. You can brief through the WordPress page. I'll leave the link to that place in the description below. So here you can see all the plugins that are currently installed. Most of them are not activated. Most of them are already activated. So as we're about to start working on site, we're just going to delete most of the plugins which we aren't using. Then this is user. This is where you just set up your profile. You can give other people access to your website. Maybe if you have a team of programmers you are working with, you can give them access. They'll create their own profile. Then since you are the administrator, you can limit setting. Maybe you want them to just be subscribers or you want them to be editors. You limit certain functions to them, things they can and cannot do. But you can see admin here. This is you as the administrator. You sit on that role here. You can add new, you can view your profile. We have tools. This one is just when we are not really going to be getting into that anytime soon, but we're going to cover it up in this series. And that is basically a brief intro to WordPress. So if you have watched this, please don't forget to leave a comment below. If you have any idea of what site, maybe you want to create a blog, you want to create a website for your school, if there's anything you are planning on creating, because for you to be watching this video, that means you have something in mind. So just leave the idea you have down below. We'll pick one of your ideas from the comments and we'll work with it throughout this series and give this particular site we're working on to one lucky person. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and share it to people you think will be interested. Feel free to come back here for next week's video. Thank you.